This is Bookworm, a brand new game mode where you unlock Runescape by collecting books, with each book unlocking a new zone and content. Starting as a fresh Ultimate Iron Man, I'll travel zone by zone, making some tough decisions, and unlocking only what lore allows, with one master goal in mind: collecting all books in old school Runescape. Welcome to Bookworm. Edgeville, a village on the edge of danger. Long before it became the town we know, this land was part of Padewa, an old fortress from the Empire of Zaros. The Zarosian Empire was a vast ancient empire that covered Mistalin, Asgarnia, the wilderness, and northwest Mauritania. It was the predominant force during the Second Age and the beginning of the Third Age. The fall of the empire was instigated when Zaros was betrayed by Zamorak, one of his own followers. The God Wars ensued, in which the empire was destroyed. Saradomin and Zamorak attempted to move all traces of the empire after its fall. Today, only the runes remain of evidence of its existence. One of those runes is Padewa. Its exact purpose remains a mystery. Positioned near the center of Zarosia's kingdom, it was unlikely to see military conflict. Proposed reasons for its existence suggest that it was an early settlement of the empire, or a residence for its citizens, situated by a river to support agriculture. In the Fifth Age, King Roald of Varrock had the area incorporated as the town of Edgeville, while the runes of Padewa became known to the people as the Ghost Town. The name Edgeville was most likely due to the fact that it was right on the edge of Varrock. The ancient magic spellbook, which we get access to once we get to the desert, still holds the Padewa teleport, and unsurprisingly teleports the player to the Edgeville dungeon. Now this dungeon holds a huge challenge for us, but before we get there, let's explore the old settlement of Padewa. With Edgeville freshly unlocked, we have two things to do before we can move on to the next zone. That is, of course, killing Obor and getting the Book of Knowledge via a random event. New zone, first time stepping foot in Edgeville. It's always so exciting. We've just stepped foot into an old fortress of Padewa. Oh man, the little lore, it's so crazy. You see, we have a cooking stove, we have a bank where we can unload items. That's very nice. Let's see if this general store has some stuff for us. Anything interesting? Not really. We have Oziak, which is going to be amazing later on. Now we're gonna look for Cristelia. Cristelia is right here. Once we unlock the wilderness, we can get a lot of amazing Slayer tasks right here. And now, of course, the whole reason why we unlocked this zone, this little dungeon, the Edgeville dungeon. Oh, we're gonna get the looting bag right here. Now, why am I going so crazy over a looting bag? This item can store up to 28 stacks of any item, expanding our inventory by 2. Now the only way to use it though is within the wilderness, and only there can we add or take items from it. And that's why Edgeville is so amazing. This is what we did it for, baby! The wilderness underneath Edgeville. Let's enter. And right here we can get the looting bag. We're going to kill these thugs as they are the easiest mobs and they have a 1 in 30 drop chance. Yes, baby! Now let's watch how OP this is. This is so great. We can just store our items in the looting bag. Look at that. We can put the runes in as well, because we do not need those in a long time. And look at the inventory. It's freeing up. It's freeing up. This is so great to see. Let's clean the inventory and then we can finally do stuff. We have stuff to do in this zone. You would almost forget it. With a free inventory, let's see what Unkah has to sell for us. We can get all the Slayer items right now. That's also so great. Arriving in the final destination. We're gonna stay here for a while unless we get lucky. But we need to kill Obor. We're going to start working on Edgeville's zone task of killing Obor, as we have to wait to get lucky on a surprise exam random event to get the Book of Knowledge. Obor is a massive giant resting beneath Edgeville. And remember Kovac from last episode? They're actually very good friends, and we're going to kill him.
I'm sorry, say what?
To gain access to Obor's lair, we need to kill hill giants for a 1 in 128 chance to drop a giant's key. I guess we're staying here for a while. Let's kill these guys, see how many it takes. Oh, collection log slot. That's nice. Are we going to use it? We're a long way off from death to the Dorshoom, but for now we're holding on to it, but probably we're gonna have to drop it. Doing a quick food stop, but I noticed nettles here, and these are an excellent way to kill ourselves. So with a respawn point here in Edgeville, this could be very valuable in the future. Okay, I'm 100% sure nobody even notices this, but Edgeville Dungeon is actually a torture dungeon? Like, what the hell? Look at all the blood! What the hell's going on, man? Just look at it! Jagex has some weird people working for them, man. Holy shit, we actually got an active clan going on. I'm so blessed for this and so humbled by the support for episode 1. Feel free to join the clan and Discord anytime you want. Link in the description. Finished kill 128. That means we're officially above drop rate. Yeah. We've been dropping a lot of Limpert root, and those are very useful for early herblord training in the future. And we can actually note them here at the tool leprechaun, so definitely worth stacking up. Strength level 63 already with this gear. I'm so surprised how fast this goes. In the meantime, we're getting random events, just not the right ones, but at least this brings us to level 10 fishing. Boom. Yes, we finally got it. Yes. It took us 463 kills. That's almost 4 times dry, but I don't mind. We are ready for Obor. Bring it on, Obor. Let's go, baby. Let's fuck him up. Let's kill him. Come on, give us some good hits. Already a quarter H. Okay, he hits hard. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not good. This does not look good. Oh my god. I don't think we can do it. We need to get out. Oh, it's time to go out. Obor can slap? What? We got a problem. Melee won't work in the gear setup we have. What might work though is magic, as it's pretty forgiving with low level armor. We have a lot of death runes stacked up, and from level 41 we can actually use them. So our best bet is to trade magic and try again. Back at our best friend Brutus for some rune farming. And I have an idea. I'm going to kill barbarians just for fun. And this is what we were looking for, a staff. At least when we train magic and fight Obor, we can autocast. Huge. A few hours on the way of killing Brutus and collecting runes. Here it is, level 41 magic. We can use Wind Blast now. That's massive. We're going to get our 1000 Brutus skills because we need to stock up on runes for the boss fight, but also when we bury these bones, this is massive. Boom, 43 prayer. We can use overhead prayers, all of them. Protect from melee. Look at that. As we have a fuller clan now, we also have people giving advice, and apparently the buckets of milk, they high ulch for a huge amount. Why didn't I know this? We dropped about 23 of them and we didn't ulch them. It's like 6k per low ulch. What did I do? I'm a little bit in depression. I need more guardians around me. I wonder how I can get that. Surely it's not by asking for more subscribers or clan members? Nah, can't be. I cannot believe we already hit total level 500. This is kill number 1000. I would like to thank my family, my viewers, my friends, my everyone, Jagex. And to celebrate, we can open some beginner caskets. That was a huge celebration. Oh god. But you might think, why are we in Castle Wars again? Are we starting over? Well, you would almost think that. But if we take this armor off, we know we can trade these in by one-on-one tickets. And there's actually some useful gear in here and also very badass looking. And that's this decorative armor, the mage set. Now, although this doesn't give any mage attack bonus, it does give us huge defense and it makes us go out in style. Look how freaking awesome we look. Look at that, man. We're better than Gandalf. Holy shit. Now what's great about his armor is that it doesn't give us any negative magic attack, but it does give us quite some defense, which for us is just perfect for our Obor smackings. We could deflect some damage right there. The cow slippers just work so well with this. I mean, look at that, it's so badass. We are ready for another try. Let's freaking kill Obor. We got this, man. We're hitting way better, but still I didn't manage to do it. No, we gotta get out. I have one more trick up my sleeve. That's our final try. Instead of using T-bone steaks, which heal 9 HP, we're going to make buttered potatoes, which heal 14, 5 more per food. Did you ever hear the sound of a dairy churn? Oh my god. Please give something, please give me something. Time to kill Obor. We are ready. I feel like this is it. This is the run. With a little bit of luck and good damage, we can actually do this. I feel it. We got this. Come on, Obor. Let's hit hard. Good start. Yes, you shall not pass. We did it. We actually did it. We can open the chest quickly before it respawns. What do we get? What do we get? Where is it? Oh, it's on the floor. It's on the floor. Rune Medhelm. Rune Medhelm. Oh, that's great. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, we actually did it. I'm so happy with this. That is finally out of the way. We now have one more thing to do this zone, and that's the Book of Knowledge. Now we have a 1 in 24 chance to get the surprise exam random event each time one spawns. And so far we have not been lucky, so this could take very long. What's important is that we're online and gaining XP for them to trigger. So we need an AFK XP method to spawn events, but also to edit the video as we go. Now with our current zones, I think our best investment would be woodcutting. So let's go back to Lumbridge. I feel like with the time we have now is pretty unique, and getting fire making to level 50 at least will prepare us for winter dots someday. So I think we're going for that, and after that this method will be a bit more AFK. Level 30 woodcutting, that means we can cut willow trees. And look at this pretty zone. We got a view of the cows while we chill and relax and cut some willows. Oh god, we've been getting random events, just not the right ones. Can we get lucky? Come on, man. Already 7 random events in since we started trying. Oh, that is a huge one. Level 50 fire making. That's a huge one. Winter tot unlocked. And we're definitely going to need that at some point. And now it gets so chill, but I think we're going to focus on fletching now. Oh, okay. What's in it? Oh shit, ring upgrade. We can upgrade this to a ring of recall. That's huge. It's been about, I don't know how many hours, but 15 random events done. Not lucky, but at least level 30 fletching, which means we can go back to the willow trees. Our clan member just dropped a Zenite shard after being 2 times dry. Surely we will get lucky now too, right? Nope. No. At least we're getting something out of this. Total level 600. Holy shit, time flies. Anybody wanna... I think I'm losing my mind here. Oh my god. I don't know what random event this is, but we've been here 25 plus hours. Oh god. Good old 60 woodcutting. Just to wake us up a little. Oh.
Click this one. Click that one. Click this one.
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really losing my mind here. Oh no. To change it up a bit, we need to support our clan members, achieving huge milestones. Holy shit, 85 mining, but we gotta keep fletching. Fletch efficiency. Son of a... Right as I was having dinner with Chrome Remote Desktop turned on to keep an eye on the spawns, it actually freaking happened. Here's my initial reaction after sprinting all the way to the top floor. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Woo. Oh my god. We're finally here after 29 random events. And 4 days, 4 whole days of spawning events. We're here in the classroom. We can get into the story. After being picked up by the Dons, we arrive at a small house in the middle of nowhere. When entering, we are confronted with Mr. Mordaw, a draconic professor, and he seems to be significantly smarter than ordinary dragons, yet he still shares the same temper. He mentions we've been slacking on our studies and it's time for an exam. During our exam, we get to be part of an existing lecture, it seems, with students actively participating. At first glance, we see 2 goblins with distinctive personalities. One of them seemingly uninterested and even bullying, where the other seems to be the star of the class. In the back of the class, we have a giant, barely fitting in its class stool. He can't seem to keep his eyes open, which makes sense. Giants are not considered very intelligent, so the matter in this class must take a huge toll on him. Now the same goes for a zombie in the front, although he seems to not register what's going on at all, which makes sense. They're brain dead after all. Which brings us to the weirdest appearance in this class, the mummy. He appears to be raising questions. So with that information, we can assume that it has higher intelligence to reflect on the information. This is extremely interesting, as it suggests that mummy species have intellect. Definitely worth keeping an eye on in future stories. In the corner of the classroom, we see the Duns dancing on a stool, which is all he does. He's meant to venture into Gielinor to collect adventurers who have been slacking on their studies, which in all fairness must be all of them, right? The class seems to be studying basic math, geography, runes and magic, but also combat. If we bring this knowledge together, it seems these students are trained to become adventurous, much like ourselves. As human adventurers, we get away with not studying, skipping class, and small little exams, gaining only the Book of Knowledge as any form of reward. But these students are portrayed as the future of Gielinor, studying forever. But what's most interesting is that there's no humans in sight, only ourselves. Does that imply that the age of humans is soon to come to its end? Do the other species know something that we don't? Only time will tell. Back in the Bookworm app, I am so happy that we can move on. Every time I open this app, I'm so excited because we have just killed Obor and we got the Book of Knowledge. Now, a little side note, I realized that the Book of Knowledge has not much to do with the zone Edgeville. But I wanted to create a world where zones really stand out, right? And no books were really tied to Edgeville, but I did think it was a great zone to have separate. So this is going to happen a few times throughout the series. Just know that some zones are just not connected to the books, but most of them are. And speaking of that, we have to choose the next zone. Now, we all know by now that our main goal is unlocking Varrock East, and I want to step into Varrock as soon as possible. And with that, I want to start with Varrock West, which is locked behind cooking. And we need to make an Admiral Pie, which takes a bit of fish. We do not have access to fishing yet, so we need to solve that. And I think the best way, surely the best way to do that, is going to the ruins of Unkah, because that just screams fishing, right? And it gives us access to so many fish, cooking, food, everything. So I would say we're gonna unlock it. Boom, we did it, we did it. We're ready for some fishing grinding. The ruins of Unkah is of course the main home of the Temporos minigame, with many rewards we will get into later. But besides that, this little zone holds a fishing shop, which literally unlocks the skill fishing for us. Everything we will need is in there. To the south is a little zone with abandoned houses, with also a loom. And this unlocks big chunks of the sailing skill for us, once we get there of course. And it is massive to have access to. There's also wandering desert goats, which we can kill for their horns, and make those into combat potions later on. So overall, a complete skill unlocked and little side investments into our future. But what's probably the best in this zone is its story. Far south of Algorit is a ruined place called Unkah. At first glance, it looks abandoned. Broken walls, empty houses. Yet this place is home to a mysterious group called the Spirit Anglers. Throughout the ages, tales have been passed down through generations of fisherfolk. The Spirit Anglers have studied many such sources, in an attempt to uncover the mystery of the sea. The tales speak of something dangerous and chaotic across these waters that attacks seafarers unprovoked. They speak of freak storms where the sea itself seems to come alive. The book of this zone quotes a diary of sea explorers. Huge waves, thick fog, strongest ever. It's dark, lightning, sails bad shape, fish glowing, eyes, twisted face, alive.